Hey everyone, I was just messing around in Arena and I was having a lot of fun and I was like, this would probably be pretty funny to record, so here I am. I think maybe if this becomes a series, I'm gonna call it like the kitchen table or something, because these are just cards that I have. Like, I didn't craft anything for this, I just threw something together. That's why you'll see the numbers are maybe a bit weird. Anyway, what is this? What are we looking at? This is mono red ramp, I guess, kind of. It is built around largely, well, originally it was built around Solstice Revelations, which lets you exile cards on top of your library until you hit a non-land card and then cast that card if its mana value is less than the number of mountains you control. So you don't want to just ramp with like treasures and floating mana. You want to be ramping with actual lands, which of course brings us to the Infernus. The Infernus, which on entering gives us a mountain. Now, if they die, the mountain goes away, but that's just like, it's like a mana dork, except for the mana is via an actual land. So it actually ramps us lands. There are a few like lander token things in here just to also smooth that out, but mostly we are just kind of trying to have these bigger things kind of take off turn 1 and 2, and then when we spin into stuff, we're hopefully hitting things that are pretty strong. You've probably seen decks before built around, where is it? Breaching Dragonstorm. And that is largely what we're doing here as well. Just a better version, basically. 5 mana, spin until you hit a non-land, cast it as long as it is mana value 8 or less. And then when a dragon enters, you get to bounce it to your hand, which does mean that there's a bunch more dragons in this deck than there otherwise would, but they're pretty sweet. They're pretty great. So what are we actually trying to ramp into, though? What are we trying to cheat out? It's like both ramp and cheat. So largely, we're going to be hitting these smaller things that kind of just keep us going. It's like more things that do the same thing, or just are like decent bodies for the early game, or we can hit Withar. Now, Withar is our top and obviously not a red card, and we only get it from either doing it this way or by casting it with treasures, which we can generate with stuff like Hit the Motherlode. You give us a lot of treasures. We have a few more things that give us treasures down on the bottom end as well. But the most fun I have had in this deck is Terminal Velocity. I completely forgot about this card from Edge of Eternities. It lets you drop an artifact or creature from space and have it crash into the board and kill everything. It is so much fun. With Withar, not only on ETB do you get the ETB still, and it swaps your life totals, and then you get 1 turn of haste before it dies. And since it's got 7 mana, it's going to wipe the board because it does damage equal to its mana value to everything on the field. The way that Terminal Velocity is worded, that permanent gets ideal damage to everything. So when you drop Withar and he just enters, swaps your life, and explodes, you heal because he has lifelink. It is so funny to just knock someone down to like 5 life because, you know, you took off turn 1 and 2, you're taking a bit of a beating, and then be at like 50. That's so good. So I'm excited for that. I hope we get to see some good games. Fingers crossed. Let's see what we can do. All right, game 1. This is Terminal Velocity, I guess, or Revelations, or Dragonstorm, whatever. We have the Terminal Velocity, but we don't have anything to hit. I think I might keep this. I'm going to mull this. I think I need to have at least something that's cheap in my opening hands. And this is not much better, but at least we have the flush out to switch hands, and we can at least just hold in and try and eventually cast the Breaching Dragonstorm. So I'll keep that. What are we ditching? I guess Orbital Plunge is ramp, and it can help us kill something. Maybe that's enough. You know what? Yeah, let's get rid of the Solstice Revelations. Normally we would want that, but it can only put into play things as big as our mountains. So the Dragonstorm is just better anyway. And that's that. Although it is really cool that it is a an instant speed spell, so that's great. Yeah, I think I'm just going to hold out. Usually what I'll do is I will use the Omen mode of Storm Shriek Feral if I feel like I really need to be, like, speeding up my deck. Actually, let's get rid of it right now. But I think I'm okay for the time being. Drop that. Wait, how does this work? May play the exiled card as long as it remains exiled. Each spellcaster will cost 1 more to cast. Oh. I mean, I could just cast it. Do I want to just cast this? Is it normally? Yeah, normally 2, okay. Sure, why not? What's the worst that could happen? I should not discard this bound. That's a terrible idea. I'll discard the Orbital Plunge. I probably shouldn't be discarding that either, but yeah, whatever. Alright, cool. So we got our lands, so we can land next turn, land the next turn. And if we take a beating in the process, not a huge deal. We're not guaranteed. Like, this deck is not set up in a way that the only hits off of Breaching Dragonstorm win the game. Because if I set the deck up that way, we would die before anything happened. I guess maybe not. Like, I'm not doing anything till turn 5 anyway, so maybe that would work, but still, yeah, I don't know. It's just less fun. And I want to have options to, like, participate in the board if I feel like I needed them. Because some games you'd be dead by now if you didn't play any material. We're just not playing any material because I don't feel like we needed to. Alright, Breaching Dragonstorm is coming down. 5 mana. That's tapping us out. They shouldn't have anything. I mean, they got like 3 black mana. There's not really anything you can do with that. They can kill whatever we find, sure, but... Okay, that's not enough, but that's okay. Enters gives ourselves a treasure, which is pretty good. That means that we can immediately hit the Motherlode next turn. 6, 7. We could have anyway, but that's... No, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Yeah, this is fine. This is actually completely fine. Hinterland Sanctifier. Sure. Starscape Cleric. Hinterland Sanctifier. Starscape Cleric. Just say the names of things. Yeah. Oh, we're at 2. We're at 1. Well, wish me luck. If we get Wither, I think we win, but that doesn't seem likely. Okay, we'll take it. That's great. Whew. No, what? I'm choking. Oh no, how do I win from here though? The game doesn't really have any, like, the deck doesn't really have burn exactly. So I don't even know if I win still, but I'm not dead, I'll tell you that much. And they can't swing out. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, wow. So, the Solstice Revelations can find us something of mana value 7 or less now, which is pretty dang sweet. Usually I'll wait and do it on their turn because it isn't instant, which makes it really, really interesting compared to the Breaching Dragonstorm. However, does that add anything? If I find a haster right now, do I win? No, I don't think I win from having haste. Maybe I do just wait until their turn. Yeah, see if we can surprise them with something cool. Do I attack? They have to block. Okay. Yeah, they have to block. I can't. That was exactly what I needed. Like, anything else and I would have lost. That's so funny. Oh, wow. Alright, we killed 2 of their guys. I'm tempted just to play the Bone Horde Dragosaur. This guy can impulse draw twice, and then depending on what they hit, I end up getting like treasures, which can be really, really nice. But I think we're fine. We're just gonna hang out. We're just gonna let it happen. Sure. Yep, gain some life. Sure. We love it. It's nothing to it. Nothing to it. Don't even worry about it. Pass 2 attacks. Okay. Swing with the board, and let's see what we get. Okay. There's never reason to cast this, I don't think. No. Alright. That enters like that. Breaching Dragonstorms go back to hand. And I can just cast another one using my treasures. Let's go, why not? It's got flashback, I never mentioned that part. It's actually really sweet. Orbital Plunge. Okay, I think that's lethal, right? They're tapped out, and I just hit this. No, I mean, it's not lethal. First of all, they get to save somebody, which I did not think about. And second of all, well, actually, the thing doesn't have flying, so whatever. But, exile a card. Exile this land. It's fine. Resolves. And resolves. And resolves. Okay, so I still have a lot more damage to do. So they're certainly not dead. Okay, pass the blocks. Who do we kill here? Can't block. Okay. Whenever you gain a life, each opponent loses a life. Oh, that might be one of those cards I should probably be scared of, because they might just top deck the win and instantly kill me. Yeah, we'll kill that just so that they don't combo win me. Combo beat me, but yeah. That would be bad. Cool. That resolves. And I'm gonna crack the treasures, I think. I don't think I need that much mana. I'd rather have the actual real land, I think. Great. We'll play this land and it's tapped because it came from the light stall. And, I mean, let's just see what we get. Spin it to win it, as they say. Okay. That's pretty good. I probably should have, attacked first. Yeah, not necessarily. It depends on what happened. Okay, so cool. So we swing in, that's 4 damage, and they're life gain deck. So not next turn, but the turn after, this would do 5 damage. It's one of the like ways of just like clinching the game, which can be pretty sweet. But that's so funny to me. All right, we can kill the Healer's Hawk. Anyone else relevant? I don't. Well, I guess the Hinterland Sanctifier represents a lot of damage. Yeah. Okay. I mean, life gain. Okay, so we got 3 red from our Lava Brink Repels the Magma Loth. And I'm just going to keep casting Dragonstorms. And they're actually pinging now because of our Fire Spitter Whelp, which is really nice. The Infernus. I still think the Infernus should have either been the Magma Loth, or Lava Brink Repels the Magma Loth should have been Lava Brink Repels the Infernus. Like, it's so weird they didn't tie these cards together. They feel like they're identical. Do I just throw down Bio? I can't force them to kill Bio, but like that does represent a way of just ending them if I don't have a better way. Yeah, sure. Let's just throw down Bio. And, oh, I could even do this. Do I want to? Yeah, screw it. You know what? I'm just gonna... Yeah, why not? It's funny. You know what? I think it's funny. Let's go. Players can't gain life. Alright, get in there. That's so funny. And they scoop it up. Oh, that was such a funny game.